Greetings everyone. This is Queen Nefertiti Ma'at. I want to give a special thank you for all of the loved ones that's been tuning in, tapping in, and stepping up, being a better, best version of their lovely selves. And I know we are all on a spiritual journey. Everyone is on a different level. So if you could just get the tools from the Nefertiti table and apply them to your life as you see fit. Blessings to each and every one. Ashe, Ashe, and Amen. Now let's dive in. So, as Yahshua, even though he came, they said in a manger, came where the animals was at the bottom, and worked his way to the top, right? So why Yahshua was born in a manger? And why some of us, we wasn't brought up with silver spoons. We wasn't brought up with the finest clothes. We wasn't born with the luxury, with the cradle, with the crown at the top. So some of us was born, in that stage of just making it, right? And Yahshua, he had situations from the day he was born. And some of us had situations from the day we was born. So we can kind of feel how the way the story goes. But even when Yahshua, throat chakra, even when Yahshua was growing up, never saying that Yahshua really had, they don't talk about children too much. And about what Yahshua did, they talk about him studying. And because Yahshua was already tapped in with the Most High. You see things and you don't see them. Yahshua was like, even when he was a child, on his mission. And so that's why I said sometimes your parents, they know you have a mission. They know you are called. They know that God has something special for you to do. Parents look back and they observe their children. And they look at them. And they know what they're supposed to be doing. But when you don't have parents that support their children, and they kind of, they see you and they don't see you. And it's a shame that we do have parents that don't want their child to succeed in life. Not saying that Mary didn't want him to succeed. It's that it was certain times in the story she wasn't around. And it was certain times they was traveling and she had to go back and find where he was at. But when you in church people, they preach stuff so wonderful and so well that they leave out things that can help you with your childhood. They leave out things that can help you build your character. Not saying that all these messages just based on prosperity, because prosperity is good. We need that. We need prosperity, to buy our food, our clothes, and our housing, and, to get around in life. We need prosperity because we live in a society where you have to have funds to live. So, while she didn't even know Yahshua was in a temple teaching and you'd be like, some parents just like that. And I don't know, maybe, God has his own thing for each and every one. So maybe God put a blind sight on our parents. Maybe put a blind spot where you can't really see where your child is spiritually gifted. Circumstances in life where parents do not really help their children tap into their spiritual gifts. So while Yahshua not only just studying as a child, but also teaching. Because he understood his mission. So when you coming up in your teenage years, your adult years, and And sometimes we had to fall down and get back up and, shake it off, and you study growing. And you study learning. Because everyone has their own time to tap in. So while you are tapping in, and you know who you are, and you are called to help someone else because you've been through the trial and the tribulation. You already been through where someone else is going. So when you already know how to break cycles, go inside yourself and heal the inner child, and what was broken in your life, you done fixed it and mended together where that cycle was broken, but now you mend it and you placed it back with self-love, self-esteem, and value. But like I said, Yahshua didn't have problems with the people. But he knew he had to come and educate the people. But we do have people that do educate very well on certain levels. So every teaching and everything is not wrong. It's just that some people outgrow what they was taught. So when you outgrow what you was taught, right? And the Most High showed you a bigger picture, you was enlightened. And then you can help heal your own self. But sometimes, we have that voice saying, if I was you, I wouldn't do that. And then you listen to that, best friend of me, family member, or somebody don't believe that you can do it. Either if they want to do it and they didn't want you to do it. But sometimes people come in like a little whisper and say, don't do that. I don't think you should do that. Well, I don't believe that you should do that. And that's kind of like people projecting their energies, their insecurities, their failures, their doubts,